The Idols of Illusion, a poem. Beyond the boundaries of my skin lies a world of illusion, images of perfection, aspirations that are no longer on my path. They mock my fear, my frantic attempts to mold myself in their image. These beautiful creatures, idols without spirit, following me relentlessly, hungry for the nourishment that is my soul. I turn to the goddess, hovering lovingly over me. She offers herself as my sanctuary. In her embrace, I cry, I am dying. I am disappearing, and the pain is too great to bear. I feel like a prisoner held captive in a body that no longer pulses with life. I cannot find my way out without disappearing. I yell in anger and despair, what is it that I do not see? Tell me clearly so I can be free. This is not the way I want to live, a prisoner watching through the bars of my cell, resenting those on the outside, resenting my plight and the toll it has taken, resenting the loss I have endured, the life that has slipped away while I waged the battles of my life. She glows more brightly and whispers these words, you have already died. Surrender and allow the dust of your body to vanish with you. The journey is over, and all there is to do is release your grip. I recognize the truth, but feel defeated all the same. Is this where my living has gone? Holding on to what is long ago past? I want my life to look another way, a picture that I can no longer attain. Must I surrender it all of my dreams, everything I've worked so hard for all these years, the image of the idols of perfection? Is that what you ask of me? I gave you my youth, the sparkle in my eyes. I gave you the years that others spent enjoying, laughing, playing. I did what you asked, no matter how hard. Is my time past and my work done, leaving me empty and old? Is this my reward? I told you this is not the way I want to live. If I must be in a body, I want to experience the joy of using it fully, a vehicle for expression and pleasure. I want to move with strength and vigor like I did in the days of illusion. If I must be in a physical form, let it be the best it can be. Any less feels like a burden to me and not worth the effort of living. She told me to trust and not to fear. What I want requires life to flow through my veins and love from my heart. And even with that, the form that it takes will be for my highest good, not one to please my ideals. The pictures I paint me. I do not control the outcome of the river flowing through my veins. My body is not the burden I experience it to be. It is a gift to help guide my way, whether I follow the guidance or not. My destiny is to live in it, aware and awake, with appreciation for the joys and pleasures it offers, and to radiate my bounty for all to see. If I listen closely and trust its message, my body will thrive, failing only to teach me further. Loss is an illusion, one that will sap my life and sadden my heart. I have lost only what I never owned. With relief and sorrow, I let go, trusting that the illusions I chased would not follow. I see the trickery of all that lies outside the boundaries of my skin. I loosen my grip, and the world slips away. Particles that were once mine disappear into light. I vanish from the world of illusion into the void. The goddess asks for my surrender, my greatest fear and challenge. Surrender of the reality I have clung to all my life. She wants the whole of it, the last threads that I hold dear. Her hand reaches for my body, the last piece of illusion causing me pain. I knew this would happen one day. I feared it even as a child, disappearing, fighting to be in the world, to be seen, to be heard. I rooted myself in my body, immovable until now. I fought disappearing. Is this defeat or victory? Have I won a prize or have I lost it all? Surrender brings me peace, holding steadfast to illusion, only pain. What will become of me, the me that no longer exists? Will I float, blending with millions of other beings who have faded away? My body is still standing, but I have left. What will become of my remains without my soul? The goddess spoke of rebirth. She told me that I would return, but not as a child forced to blaze the trails again. She will birth me into the body of a wise woman, already ripened, one who radiates her essence and speaks her truth, one who is immune to the illusion beyond the borders of her skin. She will birth a woman full of life, with a beauty emanating from the depths of all truth, timeless, limitless, forged in her image by fire, a woman rooted in a world immune to the idol's magic, woven here on earth. The promise of paradise on earth, freedom from the idol's power, and the wisdom gained along my way are enough to break the cord. I lived as if it was steel, not seeing its fragility and how easily I could break it if I chose. I gave them all of my power and let them dictate my thoughts. I envied their perfection, but could never attain it for myself. In fleeting moments, I had a glimpse of the prize, but it slipped from my hands each time I reached out. They laughed at my striving, cheering me on to keep me fooled, the idols of illusion, superb creatures holding my mind in their hands, magicians of the darkest nature, tempting my weakness, calling me to pursuits I could not win, frustration and self-doubt following me always in the quest for the life they promised. Now in death, I surrender. Why I have held on so long is a mystery to me. A life chasing illusions I cannot reach is not a life I want. If I am to be reborn, I do not want what they have. I want a life I can call my own, where reality is affirmed by the words alone. I want a whole life, not the scraps. I will not run anymore, chasing illusions.